My name is Jobnpreet Singh.
May I check your ID, please?
Yes, sir. Here it is.
My name is Prince Virak. Today I am going to conduct your IELTS speaking test. This test will be conducted in three parts. In first part, you will be asked some intro questions related to you. In second part, you will be given a cue card and you will have to speak on it for 2 to 3 minutes. In third part, you will be asked some follow-up questions related to your cue card. So let's start our speaking test, and this test will be recorded. First of all, may I know your full name?
My name is Jobnpreet Singh.
Okay. How may I address you?
You may call me by my first name as Joban.
Okay. Jovan, may I check your ID, please?
Yes, sir. Here it is.
Thank you. Let's start our first part. Some questions will be based on hometown. Where do you come from?
I am a native of small village called Guljarpura Tharwa, which is stone throw away from Patiala city.
Okay. Do you like your village?
Yes, of course. I like this place because I bring and brought up here.
Okay. Would you say it is an interesting place?
According to me, it is very interesting place because of various reasons. Like it is very clean surrounded area and a screen area,
Okay.
which enchant the peoples most.
Okay. What do you like most about your hometown?
Well, there are several things which I really like about my village, but which I really like is that a park. I oftenly spent my leisure time in the park.
Okay. Let's talk about puzzles. Did you do puzzles in your childhood?
Yes, of course, I used to play the games. Even when I was in childhood, I oftenly plays puzzles.
Okay. When do you do puzzles? During your trip or when you feel bored?
Honestly speaking, when I feel boredom or alone at home, at that time I like to play puzzles to kill the time. I play Rubik Cube.
Okay. Do you think it is good for older people also to do puzzles?
In my perspective, it's totally depend upon their interest. Some elder people like to do puzzles to concentrate their mind, and others don't like it because they find it a daunting task.
Okay. Some questions will be based on driving. Do you drive often?
Yes, of course, I drive frequently. As I am a student, I have to go my college, which is 20 kilometer far from my house. So I used to drive my bike.
Okay. Do you have license?
Honestly speaking, I recently get my license half year ago by completing driving trials.
Okay. How did you learn driving?
Well, in my country, there is a law. People get their license after the age of 18. So when I completed my 18th birthday, then I get it.
Okay. Okay, Jobam, this was the end of part first. Now you have 1 minute to prepare your cue card. Your cue card is describe a time when you missed an appointment. Okay, your time is over. Please start your speaking.
Well, I have attended a lot of appointments since my childhood until now. But while attending these appointments, sometimes experience was not up to mark. But majority of the time, I was on seventh heaven. Here I am going to talk about a time when I booked an appointment for my passport, and unfortunately, I missed it. I vividly remember that I was on my way and I stuck in the traffic jam due to the collision of a truck and a bike. And saw there was a hustle and bustle on the road because there was extremely a dangerous accident. And The boy was lying on the road and no one helped him. All individuals were busy in making videos rather than helping him. So, having a trait of helping hands, I decided to help him immediately and put him in my car. When luckily the hospital was just a stone throw away from the place of accident. When I reached to the hospital, firstly I admitted him. A few time I was nervous because the condition of the patient was very critical. But after 2 hours, I got relief when the doctor said the patient is out of danger. At that time, I was very happy, and a few hours later, I saw my watch, and the time was 2:30, but the appointment time was 12. So I went in the hurry to the passport office, and they refused me to enter into the passport office. At that time, I felt down in dumps. But when I narrated my whole story to them, they understood my condition and they scheduled my appointment on the very next day. All in all, this was a red letter day which I can never forget. And at that day, I learned a new lesson from that situation, that if we help others, then the God will also help us in thick situations.
Okay. How often do you make appointments?
To be very honest, I don't make appointments frequently. I make appointments when I have to visit doctor or dentist.
Okay. Which events in your country do most people forget?
According to my perspective, there are some common events which are people usually forget, like birthdays or marriage anniversaries.
Okay. Do you think it is a good idea to use electronic devices for putting reminders?
As far as I am concerned, it is a eminent way to use electronic devices to set a reminder. We can set a reminder on our mobile phones or computers. As I usually prefer to set a reminder on my mobile phone remember the important tasks.
Okay. According to you, what things we can do to keep remind events?
In my perspective, there are a lot of things which we can normally do. We can set reminders on computers or mobile phones. Moreover, we can write on our personal diaries. Apart from this, there are some exercises to enhance our memory.
Okay. Okay, Jovan, this was the end of your speaking test. It was quite good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.